and I'll just start your reading right now. So Gemini, the first card you have for your past is the Star. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of independence here. I'm seeing you as the independent person, and I'm seeing someone who is younger than you as well, some very young person, maybe, or they might not be, they're just younger than you. I'm seeing that, yeah, I'm seeing you doing a lot for this person. I'm seeing you caring for them, helping them with things. I'm seeing you wanting to protect them as well. And yeah, it's taken a lot out of you, I think, to care for this person. It's made you very tired and all of that, but you want to do this. It doesn't worry you that you're tired. You do just about anything for this person, I think. That's what I'm seeing. You really care about them. The big thing I'm seeing in this card that I want to tell you is that they love you. They love you. They might not have been able to express that to you for some reason. That's what I'm picking up here. And what I'm seeing is, this might sound really strange, but I'll tell you what I'm seeing. They look at you sometimes without saying anything, and that's how they show you how they feel. The look in their eyes. That's how you know. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you're a huge help to them in all kinds of ways. I think you might be trying to help them grow as well in some way. I don't know if this is going to make sense, but you're trying to help them get from one stage of their life into the next stage. That's what I'm seeing. So this is very beautiful. The love is so beautiful, and the care here is so, so beautiful. So, but what I'm seeing is, if you are totally focusing on this person and not on yourself at all, help yourself as well. Do something for yourself. Follow your own goals. Have some goals for yourself. You have something beautiful with this person, but this is your life. This is your life as well. This is your star as well. This woman's balanced. She has one foot in the water and one foot on the earth. So you need to be a little bit more balanced in your life between this person that you care for and yourself. So, there's nothing wrong with caring for someone. That's absolutely beautiful and fine and a fantastic thing. But give some of this care to yourself. Give that gift to yourself. That's what I'm seeing in that card. Right, so the next card you have your past is the High Priestess. I'm seeing a few things here. I'm seeing a love connection, but I just keep on seeing that your big priority, your big focus is on this other person in the Star card. They're not a love connection. This is someone you're caring for. Whoever this is that you're caring for, again, I keep on seeing all this about them. They're very important in your life. They're like a star to you. That's where the spotlight is. They have center stage, like a star on stage. So anyone else who comes into your life has to work around the time you spend with this person. So they might be a child, they might be someone else that you need to care for, or it might just be because, someone you want to care for. But they're represented by the star in the Star card. So, and if you look at the Star card again, look at how big the star is. It's the biggest thing in the sky. It's bigger than anything else. But in this card, I am seeing this love connection, and they might have been feeling a little bit left out, a little bit left behind, because you've just been spending so much time with this person in the Star card. And I keep on seeing them feeling as if they need you as well. You're a big part of their life as well. Sometimes the High Priestess can be about a woman who no one can get near. No one can get near to the High Priestess. She's sort of above everyone else, especially spiritually and in knowledge, in knowing. You don't think you're above this love connection or anyone, but you do see caring for this person as a sort of higher calling, if that makes sense. It's not like it's a duty to care for them. It's something you're led to do. It's a calling. You love doing this. You love caring for them, but it's something that you feel that you have to do. So I think your partner wanted to spend more time with you. I'm seeing that. I think they might have been feeling a bit left out. I don't actually think they said anything. I think they knew that they can't really say much about this because you have this bond, this very special bond with this other person. So they're feeling a bit left out. I don't think they could say anything. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the last card you have your past is the Knight of Cups. So yeah, this person who's around you, your partner, this love connection, or whoever this is who, wants to be closer to you, they think you're really attractive. I can see that here. They also think, or they worry that you might not be as interested in them as they are in you. They have a lot of love for you. I can see that. There might be some hesitation coming from you, because I think you have been through a lot, especially with a specific ex, and that ex always comes up in these readings. I'm sorry, they do. But yeah, you have some kind of ongoing dispute with this ex or something like that. So I think so. Of course, there's a big part of you that automatically feels protective of yourself and of this other person who you're taking care of as well. So you always have that kind of part of you that wants to protect yourself and them. I actually don't think you're quite ready to properly commit totally to anyone in love. I really am getting that feeling. So please don't be angry if you're in a relationship or if you're cross-watching. This is just what I'm getting. And I don't think it's because of the person. I think it's just because of this ex and what you've been through with them, and your kind of instinct to protect yourself and this other person who you're taking care of. I just think you're not quite there yet. Because if you look at this knight, he's kind of riding up to this river, and where the water is, where the emotion is, where the love is, but he's not there yet. He's stopping before he gets there. Now, I'm not saying you'll never get there, but right now I think your big priority is protection. I'm seeing that all over this reading so far, care and protections everywhere. Now, I think your partner's probably picked up on this. They're sensing this. It's not just that you don't have a lot of time for them. You are busy, but it's really more the feelings that they're picking up from you and the sensing from you. That's what I'm seeing. They're really picking up on this distance. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the first card you have your presence, the Five of Cups. Yes. So, okay. Here's this ex again. Okay, they always turn up. I think they're probably always going to turn up in your readings until whatever this thing you have, this dispute or whatever this is between you, is completely over. I think they're always going to be there. Sorry about that, can't help it. I think they might be trying to bother you a bit at this time by their absence or their lack of communication, or by doing some subtle things, some subtle kind of tricky things. That's what I'm seeing. It's not obvious. I'm just getting this feeling that they see you as someone who's trying to mess things up for them in some way. I don't think you are. I think you do need some kind of conclusion to all this, but they see things, it's almost like they want to get some kind of reaction or some kind of attention from you. I don't think they're able to bother you directly. They might not even be able to contact you directly. You might have blocked them. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of unhappiness around them. And I think the big thing is they can't get to you. They can't bother you, and they want to bother you and they can't. I know that sounds strange, but that's what I'm seeing. They might be bothering you in little ways by not communicating in the ways that you need, or doing little subtle tricks that you can't really see. But they can't do things like call you directly or talk to you directly and bother you in that way. That's what I'm seeing. I hope that all makes sense to you, because I'm just looking at the castle in this card, and castles hold treasure, all kinds of wealth and things like that, and princesses and everything. But they also have moats and guards and soldiers around them sometimes. So it's almost impossible for anyone to get to them, or to get inside to them, to get to the treasure. So no matter how hard they try, they can't get to you. And I think they just see you as trying to get to them, and they're trying to kind of get you back, if that makes sense. They're doing a lot of stalling as well, I think. It's like they're subtly trying to get you in a lot of these different tricky ways. That's what I'm seeing there. So, yeah, the next card you have your present is the Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah, this person in your life who's, a love connection, or if they're your partner, whoever, they're actually a really stable person. They're a really reliable person. But if you're not ready for someone, totally ready for someone, doesn't matter what they're like. You know, if you're not ready, you're not ready. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with them. Again, these are your feelings. You can't just click your fingers and change them. And again, this doesn't mean that you'll never be ready. I think while you still have this old energy around you with this ex, you're always going to be reminded of these bad old memories while this is all going on. It's sad to say, I know, but that's what I'm seeing. So, you know, I see this a lot in your readings, that you need to get over the old. You're over it, but what I mean is you have to get that, whatever problem you have with them or dispute or whatever this is, that has to go before you're ready to 100% commit to someone else, because that old energy and everything is giving you all these bad memories. It keeps on reminding you again and again of how someone else has treated you. And you always have this kind of warning around you and these kind of barriers around you because of that. And they'll only break down when you've totally gotten rid of this person out of your energy totally. That's what I'm seeing. You know, when someone takes you on and they want to be in a relationship with you, there's a lot to take on. It's not just you. It's all this other energy. It's this person you're taking care of. It's everything else. It's a lot of problems you've had in the past. They take on a lot. You know, so it takes a big person to take you on. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have your present is the Nine of Wands. Okay, yeah, I love this card because it's all about moving forward, pushing forward. So no matter what you've been through, you know, you'll push forward. This poor man's injured, he's hurt, he's tired, but he's still coming forwards. And I think this person in the Knight of Pentacles, you know, I think they'd love you to be able to lean on them totally, like this man's leading on one of these wands. And I think they'd really like you to let them help you with things, especially with this, whatever's going on with his ex. You know, they're really strong, they're really stable, and they like being the strength for people, especially for you. That's what they would like. But I don't think you want to do that. I think you want to stand on your own. That's the feeling I'm getting from this. And I think this is a feeling you have, that you don't want one person to have to rescue you from the other person. And I think this is all about feelings. I don't think there's a lot of logic in this, because I don't think this person wants to, I don't think they want to take over. I don't think they want to control you or anything like that. But I think the thing is, when you're with this ex, you weren't able to stand up for yourself. You weren't able to make all the decisions that you wanted to make yourself. And I don't think this new person, again, I don't think they want to take over, but it might feel a little bit that way to you. I just keep on seeing you wanting to pull back from them a bit, stand on your own 2 feet and fight this by yourself. And you want to show you can do this on your own and stand up to all of this on your own. That's what I'm seeing on that card. So the first card you have your future is the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so obviously there's a lot of money all over this card, and there's also family here. So what I'm seeing here is that there is some money coming in for you, and I think this is going to really help you. It's also going to help this person you're caring for, I think. Now, you might already know this money's coming in, or you might just be hopeful that it is going to come in. Now, I'm seeing that it is going to come in. I've seen this before in your readings, and I'm seeing it again here. A lot of things are going to happen before it does come in. I'm seeing a lot of conversations that are going to happen with this couple in the middle having a conversation. And I think there might even be some debating or some arguing or negotiating before it does come into you. And this card can be about slowly saving, stacking up your money. So yeah, it's going to take time before it comes in, but you'll be able to use this to save for your future and also for this other person you're caring about, because their care is really, really, really important to you. That's what I'm seeing everywhere. So you're going to use this for you, but also for them. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the next card you have your future is the Page of Cups. Okay, so this is interesting. I think there's going to be something that comes in along with this money. So maybe at the same time, or maybe it's some kind of thing that comes around that. It's, if that makes sense to you. I think it might be some kind of offer, And yeah, it's going to be related to this. It has something to do with that. Now, I'm seeing a message coming in around, with this offer, with an offer, and it's asking you to, or someone's going to ask you to do something. I think this is about you being asked to take over the responsibility of something. And I think you might be asked, whoever's going to ask you this, they're going to ask you in a sort of light-hearted way. It's going to be like, oh, you can do that. That's easy. You can take that over. But I actually think you're going to be able to see this for what it is. And I think you'll say no to this. I don't think anyone's trying to trick you or anything, so don't worry about that. But whatever this offer is, it's not going to be right for you. And you'll know that right away. You'll see that right away. Now, again, don't stress about this. No one's trying to trick you. And also, it's not going to affect this money that comes in. It is to do with that. It is around that, I think. But, if you say no to that offer, it's not going to jeopardize the money. So just remember that. Don't worry that if you say no, it's going to make this person mad at you, or it's going to kind of ruin things for you. It won't. That's what I'm seeing there. So the last card you have in your future is the Two of Swords. Yeah, again, this is about these negotiations, having to waiting for this money to come in. I hate to say that, but that's what I keep on seeing, you having to wait. And that's probably why this always comes up in your readings, because, each week you're having to wait and you're still having to wait. That's what I'm seeing. So this is probably going to sound a little bit strange, but what I'm seeing here is there are two sides in this. They both have to agree before this actually happens so that you can get this money at the end of this. And it's going to take time, I'm seeing that as well, before these two sides agree. There are going to be times where you feel as if this will never happen, but it is going to happen. It's going to happen. This is going to come in. Please don't lose hope. I'm seeing that. If you look at these swords on this card, they're both the same. They're both at the same angle. So it looks perfectly balanced. It looks as if this will never change. The balance is there. Nothing's going to change on this card. But, this poor woman, she can't hold these heavy swords forever. She's going to have to drop them. And also, if you look at the moon on this card, it's a crescent moon. It's not a full moon yet. So it hasn't come to completion. So there's more to come. This indecision's going to be there for a long time, but it is going to eventually change. There will be a decision in the end, and it will come in. So don't give up hope. That's the big message I'm seeing there. So Gemini, I hope this resonated, but general readings can't always resonate with everyone. But again, if you like this reading, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment if that's what you'd like to do. And thank you so much for watching.